I'm Morgan Davies, representing elders of Bairnsdale, the livestock manager, and one of the two, myself and David Hill, were in charge of the mountain calf sales at Omeo, Benambra and Ensay. The sales over a rule started at Benambra. The best calves made $1,130 by Graham Pendergast and his family. They were fantastic penny calves, and the yarding of cattle was probably 30 or 40 kilos heavier as a rule over the yarding of calves. Calves average between $2.50 and $2.60 or 70 in some very extreme sales on your lighter cattle. The next day started at Ensay at 11 o'clock. Again, a fantastic yarding of cattle. I think there was 1,200 neat. Fantastic run of Hereford with your traditional Newcomen cattle, and also your other vendors, skews, turnip partnerships and so on and so forth. Fantastic yarding of cattle, ladies, and it was really a really solid sale all the way through. It averaged $60 more than Omeo, Herefords and Benambra, which I'll go further on to the Omeo Herefords. But as a rule, the cattle were lighter, EU, all, and everything was weaned, which was a massive part of the selling popularity for those cattle. The best cattle there made $1,165, which topped by Evident Newcomen of Ensay. They have a Hereford Shorthorn cross cattle. Having said that, there was some fantastic runs of Hereford steers owned by Reese, Newcomen 100% Hereford blood, and they were really good steers, predominantly Newcomen blood. But throughout those sales, there was also Mawara blood, Nuniong blood cattle as well sold at the Ensay calf sale. Thirdly, starting at 2 o'clock was the Omeo Hereford calf sale. The calves here were heavier by about 30 or 40 kilos than there was at Ensay. Having said that, the best calves made $1,160 by the PC Faithful family. They also won the supreme pen of calves in the mountains. They're beautiful, soft coated calves with plenty of weight, plenty of shape. The first pen probably weighed 440 kilos, the second pen probably 410 or 20, and they made $1,160. Throughout the sale, there was plenty of feeder competition over all the three sales by Thomas Foods Australia, and your EU cattle especially made 10 or 20 cents more.
The sale today, I have to say it was a very good sale today. This is perhaps the best lineup of cattle I've seen at Ensay. Great depth in the cattle. Cattle after a wonderful season here, probably the best season in living memory, and as a result the cattle look great and they're well grown. It's especially pleasing after last year's sale, which was washed out with a thunderstorm on the eve of the sale, and as a result prices were fairly disastrous actually. But this year prices are good. In fact, I would suggest perhaps up at least $100, perhaps $200 in some cases.
Yeah, well today I consider it as one of the best calf sales, or definitely is the best calf sale I've ever seen here at Benambra. On comparing to last year's prices, the same calves I'm standing here with now, I got $730 for them. Today I got $1,020. My seconds last year I got $590. Today I got $910. The calves have had a really good season, there's no doubt about that. But weight-wise, I wouldn't say that they're possibly 10, 20 kilos at the most, but probably only 10 kilos heavier. Heifers, I got 445 last year. Today I got 760. So overall, probably an average of $300 up on everything on last year, to give or take. But yes, and the quality of cattle over whole yarding this year is a real credit to all the vendors and the buyers. Well, I hope at the other end those bullock fatteners that have bought up well, bought top quality cattle, I hope they get a really good return at the other end.
The Herefords always got a great temperament. They're always easy to handle, easy to manage. We like that first cross cows with the Shorthorn cross. They make wonderful mothers, and it's just been, I don't know that I'd ever go with any other breed apart from Herefords.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last leg of the mountain calf sales. I'd like to thank you all, the buyers, the clients, and the staff for the support that we get and receive, ladies and gentlemen. It is